Welcome back student on lecture series on engineering thermodynamics. So we have already gone through zeroth law of thermodynamics and temperature scale. Now let's discuss about macroscopic approach and microscopic approach in thermodynamics during measurement of energy. Whenever energy of total body as a single unit is calculated, then it is macroscopic approach. This is relative approach in which energy with some reference point is calculated. Okay, so this is about macroscopic approach. So in this approach, we will consider total body as a single unit and we will not focus on individual particle of the body. For example, a car is moving on a road with certain velocity and I want to calculate kinetic energy of that moving car. So formula to calculate kinetic energy will be half mv square, where m represent mass of a car and v represent velocity of a car. Now while calculating mass of a car, I will consider that total car as a single unit and I will calculate mass of that total car and I will put that mass into the formula. Now while calculating velocity, now velocity will have relative value. So there will be velocity of car with respect to rotational velocity of the earth. If car is moving with the same velocity as that of the rotation of the earth, it means relative velocity will be zero. If we consider earth as a frame of reference, then we can conclude the car moving with same velocity as that of the earth will have zero kinetic energy. Okay, so this is about macroscopic approach. So it is relative approach, so we must have certain reference points. So while calculating this kinetic energy, the earth is our frame of reference and we will calculate kinetic energy with respect to earth. Then while calculating potential energy, if you have certain body in the atmosphere, so to calculate potential energy of that body, the formula will be mgh, where m represent mass of that body, g represent acceleration due to gravity, and h represent its height from sea level. So sea level is your reference point. If any body is at sea level, we can conclude that it has potential energy equal to zero, and as it move away from sea level, there will be increase in potential energy. So again in this formula mgh, m represent mass of the body, so we will consider total mass of the body irrespective of its microstructure or any structure at micro level. Okay, so this is about macroscopic approach. Okay, if we calculate potential energy of body in Earth's atmosphere, then sea level is our reference point. Body which is further away from sea level will have more potential energy. If we calculate kinetic energy of body, then earth rotational speed is our frame of reference. Body moving with same velocity as that of the earth will have zero kinetic energy. Relative velocity of body is considered here. In both cases, total mass of body is considered irrespective of its structure of movements at micro level. Okay, so this is about macroscopic approach. Now next is microscopic approach. So again it is different from macroscopic approach. In microscopic approach, we will consider energy possessed by individual undivided particle of the matter. Okay, and again it will be the absolute approach. In this approach, analysis of individual part of body is also considered. For example, energy possessed by proton and electron, energy possessed by vibrating atoms, and so on. So in this approach, we will consider energy possessed by individual particle. This is absolute approach. Okay, summation of all such microscopic form of energy is called as internal energy of body. Okay, so body possessed certain energy, and if you calculate all the energy, all microscopic form of energy, then this total microscopic form of energy is nothing but internal energy. So if body possesses higher vibrations, if particles of body possess higher vibration, it will have higher internal energy and it will show higher temperature. So that is the relation between temperature, microscopic form of energy, and internal energy. Okay, so this is about macroscopic form and microscopic form. One is relative approach, one is absolute approach. In one approach, in macroscopic approach, we will consider total body as a single unit. In microscopic approach, we need to focus on individual particle, energy possessed by the individual particle, energy possessed by individual vibrating particle, electrical energy possessed by proton, electron, and so on. So this is about macroscopic approach and microscopic approach. Thank you.